Hey guys, Sophia here with Turquoise Toffee, and I'm back with another video. Today we're talking about the 2023 IFBB Pro League Big Man Spain Pro Bikini results with some of the most stunning, beautiful bikini athletes you have ever seen. And I've got a couple more recaps coming your way. It's a busy month and there are so many shows happening all the time. Okay, so in terms of Olympia, we are halfway through the qualification period. So it's last year's top 3 that are automatically qualified, and then the winner of each contest gets to go. Nothing for 2nd through 5th. There's no points, there's no tiered system. It is just the winner. Very exciting. Okay, so here is a look at the scorecard. In first place, Ivana. Second, Christina. Third, Chantal. Fourth, Lisa. And fifth, Jade. So here's Jade in 5th place. She looks so beautiful. I love the tone of her skin and just how smooth her tan is. She's got this great detail in her hip. The line is really gorgeous, coming to outline her quad. She's got really nice curvy hamstrings, and I'm loving how the glute and the hamstring come together and create such a gorgeous shape. I think she's got a really nice, horizontal length to her glute. It really comes out far, and she's got a lot of mass, particularly in this lower middle part. I do think she could have a little bit more of that curve at the top. She's got a nice, very small waist and a good, triangular shape where you definitely notice the width in her shoulders and that gorgeous line that comes right down and whittles her tiny waist. She's got nice definition in the arms. I love how clearly you can see her delts. I do think she could have a little bit more curve. So I mentioned the glute. I think she could have a little bit more roundness right here, like from this part to this part of the delt. And I also feel like she could have a little bit more sweep to her quads. This front leg in particular is looking quite straight. It's like my eye is seeing the oblique, and then I just keep going in a straight line. And I wonder if she didn't point her toes a little differently, maybe she could highlight some of the curve, because she does have a very beautiful curve to the quad on this leg. But still, I think she looks really lovely. Like I said, her skin looks beautiful. The red suit, the red lipstick, her hair is very smooth and silky. And I think she looks really gorgeous. And it was a fabulous 5th. Okay, next in 4th place is Lisa. This is exactly what I mean about a little bit more curve to the lines. So I see a bit more roundness to her quad. The roundness of her glutes starts way up at her suit connector. She's got some very beautiful round hamstrings. You can really see the hamstring on the back leg as well. She also has a tiny, tiny waist and that nice width coming up into her upper body. I do find that Lisa has a tendency to come in very lean with a lot of conditioning. You see a lot of detail typically. And I think at this show, she's got a little bit less of that. Even though she's still extremely tiny in her waist, she looks really tight. She has nice lines. She's not as crazy detailed as we've seen before. So I think that's a really good move. It's still bikini after all, and there has to be some softness to it. And so I think her conditioning looks really beautiful here. It definitely highlights her curves without going too far in one direction or the other. She's got great obliques, tiny waist, beautiful width in her lats and her delts. However, I do think that she could try to just be a little bit higher with this shoulder in the posing. Like there's just a tiniest bit of a slant, and it could just be the photo, it could be the angle, but I do kind of see it here at the Poland show as well, and even a little bit at the Budapest show. So if she could just lift up this part of her chest and just pull the shoulder out and really pump up that upper body, I think she would have even more of that hourglass shape come through. But still, I think she looks really beautiful. I love the bold, bright lip, the red suit. Her hair looks lovely with the center part. This to me is a really beautiful look for a top 5 bikini competitor. So gorgeous. Okay, next and third is Chantal. Ooh, she looks good. She's got a very dark vibe. Her lipstick's a little darker. The hair is so shiny and beautiful. The dark suit, I love it. Her tan is nice and dark. She looks amazing. I definitely notice her tiny waist. She's got some great detail coming through on the side. Really wonderful shape to her glute. Good balance between the size of her delts and the size of her glutes. She's got nice legs too. She's got a good size of muscle. I think she's posing really well, this back leg to show off the hamstring, show off that curve in the quad. And she's got nice definition. She's got this groove here. She's got a line coming down, outlining the quad by the kneecap. I think she could relax this arm a little bit so that it's not going so far to the side. Definitely keep the shoulders out, level up, like she's doing perfectly with her upper body, but I would just not be so far out. Just relax it a little bit more, just so that your eye is not going so wide on her glute area. I would just want it to be a little bit, just a tiny bit. But I think her overall look is really gorgeous. I definitely notice her tiny waist, and she's really creating a nice hourglass with that curve of her back. Beautiful. Okay, next and second is Christina. She's always stunning, and she's doing so well this season. Top 5 placings consistently. I think her waist looks extremely small. It always does, but she's got this long torso. Her obliques are so clear. Like she's got this little line at the bottom of her oblique. The whole thing is outlined. It's just stunning. Her waistline is unmistakably tiny, and she's got these crazy proportions. So a lot of size above, the waist is just so tiny, and then a lot of size below. So I definitely very clearly see that beautiful hourglass shape. She's got great definition. You're getting a good outline of the quad, a lot of detail coming through on the back leg, a little bit here at the top, but also down by the kneecap. It just looks lovely. It's a good balance in how much of that athletic hardness, that leanness, the lines, you're seeing them, but she still has a beauty. She's got this long flowy hair, posing really well to show off the curves. I think she looks really fabulous. Beautiful tan, nice and dark. I like this, just this ever tiniest bit of a voluminous poof she gets when she parts her hair to the side. Just absolutely beautiful. And now in first place, Ivana, another first place for her. She's doing so incredibly well, and she looks just as good as ever. She is able to maintain this beautiful, tiny, flat stomach. I really like her lower stomach. Like, she's just got such a gorgeous shape. It's so smooth and so flat with just the right amount of definition coming through in the six pack without it being overly defined. And then she has really nice obliques, beautiful lats, very full, right? Like she's got this nice amount of size to the upper body. And I definitely feel that the delts have a gorgeous roundness, and they just flow effortlessly into the lat. So she's got this just a beautiful triangular shape in her upper body. Then you look at the glutes, and the curve starts from her suit connector, goes all the way in this beautiful full round shape, and she's got gorgeous curvy hamstrings, and I love the amount of definition coming through in her legs. The line down her quad is so sharp and easy to see. She's got some detail coming through on the back leg, but not too much, just a few lines. Her skin is highlighted with gloss in all of the perfect spots. And I just think she looks beautiful. Her hair is a little different every time. I love the straight, the sleek. The curl looked nice too. This was extra wavy here, but she just looks really polished and put together. Her makeup is beautiful. The bold lip is something she does all the time, and it looks amazing. And I just think she's gorgeous. Okay, so here's everybody standing side by side. I don't know how the judges do it because every single one of these women looks incredible. The tans are beautiful, the definition down the quads, the tiny waistlines, the amount of six-pack showing, the beautiful obliques, the shoulders. Like, this is an incredible top 5. Some of the things that catch my eye: Ivana's shoulders, the beautiful shape and that nice balance with her glute. The size of Chantal's legs are very impressive. Lisa, I noticed the curve in the back of her leg, that hamstring and the right where the glute and the hamstring come together. I noticed that on Jade as well. Really nice hamstrings and beautiful curve at the bottom of the glute. Christina, I noticed her amazing long, tall torso and just such a small waistline. Everybody looks stunning. Like I said, I think this would have been very difficult. When I look at the shapes of the glutes, I do see Ivana having a real nice curve and fullness. Chantal has not quite as much of that shape at the top. Neither does Jade. I think Lisa has a very good overall curvy shape. Same with Christina. But Ivana has a really good size compared to the amount of muscle in her leg, and also a really good balance with the delts. So she's got really good definition outlining the delts, great size, great roundness, and a really good, your eye just sees the delt and the glute so evenly. All right, now from behind, amazing. Oh my gosh. So Ivana here definitely has beautiful tie-ins. She's got they're just really easy to see, and a tremendous height to the top of her glutes. It's like they go even higher than her suit. Her waist looks really small, and she's got a nice amount of those delts showing through on either side of her hair. I think her hair length is maybe a touch, could be a tiny bit shorter, but it's not terrible. Like, you can see the glute and you can see her waist. I like Christina's length. It just gives you a little bit of a peek at her tiny waistline and a nice view of her delts. I love the triangular shape on Jade's haircut. I think that's really strategic for making the hourglass look wonderful. Lisa, beautiful detail and definition coming through in her hamstrings. With Chantal, I'm seeing a really nice size to her legs, great quad sweep. Ivana, though, it's just the area, the very bottom, this tie-in looks so good. It's wide, it's well defined. She's got nice curves to the inside of her legs, very balanced with the outside sweep, and just overall a really beautiful shape. But like I said before, I think every one of these women looks really good, and I think it would have been a very tough show to pick a winner. But well done for Ivana. And in terms of Olympia, she's already qualified. So there are more shows coming up this weekend. Make sure you subscribe. Give me a like if you like this video. Comment your thoughts below and come find me. I'm at turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com and of course on Instagram at turquoisetoffee.